Hello. Okay, and here we are. It's good to see everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. I am struggling with the heat, to put it lightly, something like that. But today we are going to go ahead and we are going to use. We're going to go ahead and play Warframe. That's what I was trying to think. I have not touched this in a while. In part, 'cause I hyperfixated on other stuff. Because of course I have. So yeah. Anyhow, uh, as I stated in my descriptions, if you read those, I'm almost certain Tennocon has officially ended. Let's see. Nope, nothing in the alert. So yes, it has officially ended. Based on what I've been told, which I will fully admit to not reading or watching or keeping up on anything, I am very limited on what I actually know about what's in store for the Tenno and the origin system as well as the tab. For me, 1 second here. One second. There's something noisy in the stream, but it doesn't sound too bad. If it does get bad, somebody please let me know, because of course I do have a fan that is trying to keep me from melting everywhere. But anyway, as far as what was I saying? Oh, I know that they talked about Tau, and they also talked more about some of the story involving the Devil's Triad, and a little bit of mention of a couple other things I can't remember off the top of my head. But there is speculation about what is going to happen once we get to Tau. Which some of it I can kind of see coming based on what we saw and experienced playing from. What was it? Whatever it was before the old piece. Going from that to the old piece, we saw quite a bit of story stuff in there, like fleshing out lore and characters and everything else. So what is being speculated to potentially happen next is nowhere near unexpected for the most part, because when it's all said and done, we were introduced to tons of new characters and potential antagonists to our protagonist. I'm just turning my fan down one just to save myself prediction, frustration, headaches, whatever. But also, forgive me, I think the oatmeal I had gave me a heartburn for some reason. Well, it could be the coffee I had with it, but anyway. So let's see here with what we have to do, because it is a new week. Of course, I was gone for a week too, so that is a whole different shtick. My eyeball. It kind of happens that sometimes I just rub it and the muscles do whatever it is they do. Anyhow, I didn't even I touched this last week, so I missed out on a week of stuff. Why I'm doing this, I don't know.
Listen, I have a little job.
But we'll see if Sen needs my help, which
will you help him out?
And I have Ember already, so I don't need her. Need her Prime, but as I was going on about, there's lots of speculations, and so there's some stuff that I would be more than happy to hear about from people who actually kept current on it, unlike me. But based on what I have, I also have no problem helping with speculation.
answer was
So,
to
you know,
run.
whatever the situation is going to wind up being, we can have that chat if you want. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and do what I do 99% of the time, and just grab more bullshit. So, anyway, based on what I found out was going on, apparently Tau will also reconnect us with the Devil's Triad, because technically speaking, it has been a bit since they connected it. Not really, because it will only be about a year here pretty soon since they were introduced into the storyline. So it is not as if we haven't done XYZ with them in a very long time. It's not the same as, say, you know, certain people suddenly coming back from the dead. Or suspicion of being dead, or something like that. The speculation on Tau that I have heard be covered is that due to the way certain things were discussed, mentioned, and visualized in all of the, you know, Tennocon teaser type stuff, we may be finally meeting another one of the 7, the executors, whatever. Because it seems like there is, in fact, a very good chance that Nitok is alive still, which would have made her only the 2nd Orokin to survive the Night of the Naga drops. Because as we all know, that was the night when Varuna and several others, I can't recall right off the top of my head, finally made a formal rebellion against the Orokin and eliminated them. I believe Brenda was one of the ones that helped rebel as well. But one of the things that people were pointing out quite a bit about was that hello, Chrono. Well, one of the things that was being pointed out was how much of her insignia, her images were all over the place since the old piece, including the fact that one of our Devil's Triad was a lover of hers, and yeah, so there is speculation that Executor Nitok, Executor Nitok is still alive and potentially somewhere in Patton. That being said, I haven't heard too much of anything else because, like I said, I haven't kept up with it. I'm having enough of a time right now with dealing with medical issues. The fact that my insurance company decided to tell me that they will help me because there's no talk about when I'm going back to my previous work, which was never up for discussion. It was quite clearly put in the paperwork. I will be back end of September at the latest when the weather cools. So, there's always a chance I can go back early if the weather tends to trend cooling and stays cooling, because don't have to worry about the heat stroke, which is the entire reason why I'm off on medical leave and why I even went to them for assistance. That being said, the government is sounding like they will more than likely help. I just gotta wait for some papers to come in, and then get them, taken care of, get other stuff taken care of, and contact my doctor again, and pay him another $80 to fill out more paperwork because you're on the
I remember this being more of a challenge.
I just been okay by not doing investment. part of it is that somebody else has pointed out. I've been... Well, that was highly inappropriate. And that's saying something if I was saying that. Anyhow. Oh. So yeah, and somebody pointed out that really this is the longest I've been without work for a very long time. I've been working steadily for 6 years. And for the fact that my health has... certain aspects of my health have only gotten worse with the weight loss and other treatments and all that. I would probably still be, pushing myself to go and potentially die in a horribly overheated, whatever you want to call it. The building I work in is not exactly ventilated very well because one, it's old, and two, it is essentially a gigantic frickin' can. So, and believe it or not, I am old enough to where I am not prioritizing my employer or my health anymore. So, yeah, there is that. And if they don't like it, they can pick an acre and take a bite out of my backside.
You shall all become dust and ash.
Alright, I am turning down the sound just a tiny bit. Then again, I could have my... No, I do not have my headphones turned all the way up. So I'm just going to turn it down that much. And hope that that helps save my eardrums. Or what's left of them. Already losing my eardrums.
What insolence is this?
But again, as I mentioned, how many times, I have no idea. Over the years, I'm old. So there's not exactly a whole lot to save. Because, it's a generational thing, and, mortal biology is a bitch.
If you'll excuse me.
And cleanse that. Wait, why am I missing something? I mean, I'm technically also missing someone. Being Clem, but well, there he is. So he should be come back up with me.
A feast of flesh for golf god.
I hate that one. I think that thing can just whip me is something. Really? This is a dead end. Really?
I tire of your insolence.
Which means that the way out is definitely not this. So which way am I supposed to be heading to actually get? I'm gonna have to get a new mouse. My left click button has almost happened. I don't know if there's any way to take this thing apart and give it a proper clean. If there was, I would do that, but it's a sealed unit, and I don't see any, screws, bolts, anything that I can loosen, take off, whatever, to give it a proper plate. Not only that, but I'm terribly unlucky when it's trying to do certain things when it comes to placing springs and the like. I unfortunately do have relatively large hands, a bad problem, and so dealing with tiny little bitty parts without the proper tweezers and all that stuff is not ideal for somebody who's arthritic. I know, so unfortunate. Anyway. Oh. There's my way out. Let's go, you heifer!
Chaff. Nothing more.
Really?
You did it. I knew you could handle it.
Mwahaha. I mean, to be fair, there's still a lot of stuff with this game I haven't done that I should do, like farming for Aya because of the rabbits. Yeah, just to be. Yeah. I'm here, Sharky. Oh. I mean, a shockwave coming soon. That's, Oh! On the 12th. Huh. It's like they're adding a, adding a bunch of, hex-related stuff. Technically, it's old material because it's from the 1999 update, which is going to be 2 years ago this winter, fall. Anyway, apparently Amir is taking over Nora's position temporarily. So, that will be fun. Alright. Teaching, well, him and his sister here are the last two of the hex I have to chase after. Should talk about Grandma Cal, I mean. Basically, this is how you build your rapport with them, and that one changes depending on what your chemistry with them at any given time is. But part of it is to Anyway, it's for the romanticism of this whole situation with the Hex, the 6 people stuck in 1999. You can romance any of them and date them, essentially. And then there's also the 3 people from the Triple Triad you can date for now. The 2 newest proto frames are not in that, and there are 4 proto frames technically that are not part of this whole dating sim, essentially. So but anyhow, each one of them gets you a different cutscene every time 1999 loops, which is every 4 weeks in real world time. And so I've collected the cutscenes from the other 4 already. So that's Quincy, Aoi, Amir, and Letty. I just have Eleanor and Arthur to collect them from. And there is one with Trotty's pet cat if you're single when New Year's rolls around, which I'll work on collecting that one at some point. It looks like I wouldn't be able to do any more work with Arthur right now, so Eleanor will be my next target. Speaking of which, I should... I'm not dating any of them right now. Technically, in my communications, there should have been... No, there wasn't. I'll be damned. Anyway. Yeah. That one glyph of Entrati, in my opinion, it's nice, but it is not. So, can't fault anybody for saying they like it or whatever, because it is. Speaking of it is what it is, do I have enough to put my last? Pretty sure I had one I wanted to put this stupid thing. Question is, which one was it? Still won't have enough points for this one, so... Well, shitty. I don't know, I could just look up a new build for it. Because I don't even know if I'm actually following... don't remember if I'm actually following the build for this one or not. But I could see if there's anything new that would be considered a meta build for Truna Prime. I know the Prime, just not sure what it is.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Of course somebody's here.
Your path has led here. Prove yourself, Tenno.
Behold, your ruin. You cannot escape my wrath.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Was to run. symphony to my ears.
There. So, trying to think what all I can do today. Off to my head, because
Excellent work, Tennocon.
you know there is our usual dailies Tennocon hunt. We already clam. I could probably try grinding for more parts to get weapons for. Cyrus and Orion, because they do have their own specific weapons that only Hunhow has for them. I think I might, on rare occasions, I'm not sure what the drop rate is because they did tweak it a bit, be able to get them to drop from the missions too, but they both have, I believe, a gun and a melee weapon each that I could basically hunt down the stuff that I need to get the pattern, the blueprint to the boundary. So, no.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Okay, so this one I'm starting out at 116 that I need to kill. And from there. I just try to keep an eye out because sometimes I don't know why, but the numbers seems to change when I get close. See, because I already went up by 16, like 2. Now it is 116. And while it's not that big of a deal, because it just gives me an excuse to kill the combatants, it is tiresome. Especially if I'm in a particularly miserable stretch where I've already wiped everything out and nothing is spawned.
Now you serve a purpose. Oh, how clever you must think you are.
I know I saw on TikTok because I looked up a couple odds and ends on warframe. I don't get tons of warframe stuff on TikTok. Somebody had this really neat weapon. I should have really should be might be in my watch list. I'm not sure if it is. I would say I should have seen if anybody mentioned what that weapon was, because basically it was an automatic energy rifle or energy machine gun. That's one of the two. All I know is that whatever it was they were firing was wiping out literally everything. And the only thing I can't tell you is whether that particular weapon has a ton of ammo or not. Now that that's on, maybe I will be able to hit my target a little bit easier. It's gone up another point since I started killing things. Is some other stuff I just want to probably farm to. I do need regular, like, low-level Zenith coins, or random coins rather, for the random void. Because it is a weapon I have one of the blueprints to, and the only place that drops those is the normal ranked or whatever you want to
They've
call
broken
it.
their ranks and they are on the
Granted,
run. Another
I can't
successful
get it
mission.
from the
Find
higher end
distractions.
ones that are relatively easy that I can use to do to spawn a sister of Parvos, and the ones below that give me that piece either. So one of them there are situations where too many options terribly available. Almost I feel I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can just find it and buy it. It's since I've already got 3 out of 4 blueprints, and it feels unnecessary for me to do that.
Another job well executed.
I don't know. Should see what the other nightly missions are, so I know what I need to do to clear as many of them as possible.
Now you might
What
be
is
wondering if
Spectre,
I'm holding back
down
on
at
y'all.
Veritan,
Dreamers.
Kuba Siphon missions, what? Decrees in Duviri, one of each tier era relic. That one's not getting done, obviously. Because I don't play that much. There are still some of these I should try to find.
Hello, friend. You find me now amidst the bones of all I am, of the thing that mattered most to me in my too long life. You know, I wasn't sure it was possible to be less than a man, for I was a man once. This room was to be a shrine to one of my dearest friends, but now that shall never come to pass. Look around, and I will recount what was meant to be. You found him, friend. And Dante's tale deserves to be known. So, allow me to relate it as he passes it to me. Dante ventured to the deafeningly silenced halls of the doomed Entrati lineage, encountering automated defenses gone senile and violent, chanting in an unright dialect that slurred thought and annihilated hope. That wrong-tongued language invaded Dante's mind, infecting it with the one thing he was defenseless against, the promise of knowledge. Oh. It may be said that a parasite is life from without the body, fighting to exist within the body, despite the body, even as it risks the body.
No donation box for them.
What then do we call knowledge from beyond our reality, demanding to be let in? Poor Dante. If only he had recited to me sooner the wrong-tongued words he had heard. I could have told him, you know, that I had heard that language before. Once, long ago, from the lips of Parvos Granum.
There is speculation that we may
Dante
have
found
more
it,
Parvos to
you see.
do too in the future.
Dante found the book. The Dante I knew was many things, but he was not weak. He struggled, fought, refused its knowledge. There was a moment, I knew, when that chill indifference felt it had won. In those moments, I was with him, wrestling the foul thing he had unlocked. Impossibly, though it cost him dearly, he was winning. But miserably. I knew the equation was not
I can't
so
remember if
simple.
there's an... Oh, sorry.
I told him,
I forgot it.
Dante, what you have found can never be brought forth. Parvos
But I was
must
gonna see if
never
there's a
know
dog.
of this.
I think there is.
I felt the chill, the awful loneliness of understanding wash through him.
Oof.
I sensed the moment he chose, and I felt Dante give up. When he died, I almost died with him. But the book, the word, did not permit Dante to die. The violent diplomacy which ensued rewrit the very fabric of who he was. I understood things, learned things on that journey with my old friend from night to day. Things which could not survive in this world, but have forever made a lie to me of science. What became of him and what stars he may have traveled to is unknown to me. What that wrong-tongued voice may murmur in his mind on long nights, I'm not sure I would want to know. But I know it teaches. It teaches because it longs to be known. And in being known, it exists. And in existing, it survives.
That's usually how it goes. Atlas has a donation box near the front.
The Laverian welcomes her
There's-
most valued patron.
10,000 credits.
Unexpected.
Yeah, you can be speechless all you want. It's not like 10,000 is difficult for me to recruit. Just takes a bit. I can't remember what mission this is, and I just took it.
Your
Hostage. Okay.
path has led here. Prove yourself, Tenno.
Oh, good thing I noticed this. Let me turn past these little
The correct answer was to run.
There's the Juggernaut. And I made it in. Good. You can stand up to me.
You fools!
I don't even know where they're about to.
Behold, your ruin.
Is it actually dead? Must be dead somewhere. No, it's dead. Alright.
Heavy infestation ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's see about finding this. Whatever.
Now you serve a purpose.
Oh, look, first one I opened. Alright, buddy, let's get out of here. Should be pretty smooth sailing through here. I mean, help So as long as I keep moving, she, whatever, won't take as much damage as if they would if I was standing still. So.
You have only succeeded in annoying me. You shall all become dust and ash.
Yes, yes. Really should swap from rooms back to the non-speaking Uriel, but at the same time, I paid decent money for this gem on the sleeves. Stake this one, okay. So that is all of the arbiters down. Now I just have to do these for Sucker and Suitor.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
What an interesting place. I appreciate you doing this task for me.
Feast of flesh for gold.
Never mind, guys. Guess I shouldn't shoot them.
Here. Move on. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in.
Alright, Lotus. Home kids.
If you'll excuse me.
On the quantity that is your memories, lady.
Come and dance with the devil of Tau. What a waste.
Oh, all popped up.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Lies. Pardon me. Oh, how clever you must think you are.
Give myself a nice little perimeter to just chill in. I'll be honest, just thinking about it, they have so much like end of game type crap I can do. It's I still have 4 Tenno weapons. Specifically Tenno weapons I need to get because I only have the ones for the knowledge duel. I believe this one is. So there's still the other fort that I need to get their thing for, which means I have to run a lot out of the Dark Refractory.
Mission complete.
Refractory? Yes. No. Yeah, no. Dark Refractory is the place where I can go do the whole piece content with the Dectalist, the Vanguard, and
Another job
the Hunt
well
Palace.
executed.
Looks like you should see what I'm still missing from my Arbiter's goodies. It's almost time for me to swap. Because I've already worked my way up and down from Muloka down to these two. It's almost time for me to go back because
Will these
I'll
help
have
you?
everything I absolutely wanted from this. I think right now the only thing I'm working on getting is the emotes. So I don't think I want anything else really.
An honor.
Not sure where I am with stuff
What are you
on
curious
Cetus and
about?
stuff. Well, it looks like I still have 2, let's say 1 more
see.
now. Simulacrum for the photo thing to do, and then I have her 5 emotes, and then I can probably move up Steel Meridian because that will get me back onto good terms with Red Veil. I can move from Red Veil up to these 2 again. Anyhow, don't mind me. It's a mission. Fun.
are not alone. This tower is full of life forms, all corrupted by the neural sentry. Clean them out.
I haven't killed that.
I appreciate you doing this
Stick.
task for me.
The rest of the trio, something like that, they are going to show up. I would almost put money on it because I am not 100% sure. I don't even know if I'm being hunted by that right now. Honestly.
The tower's neural sentry has turned these soldiers into mindless attack drones. You need to take them out.
Oh, I see. It doesn't matter if I actually go in to open and raid the things. It just matters that I go through and shoot the canisters. Okay. I did not know that. Ooh. I still kind of need to, now that I'm thinking of it, I do kind of need to figure out what I'm going to do with this keyboard because certain keys are almost completely eroded away. And I know what they are because these are really eroded so much. But, yeah.
Run while you still have your lives.
Not that smart though. That's the problem. They're not smart enough around. I mean, that's because I'm not to be. It's neither here nor there. There's that one.
Excuse me.
Oh. Don't know why I'm looking for void crystals. It's not like I can sell them or do anything else. Argon crystals? Is that their thing? For some reason. Okay. I might actually go north. Just why or not. That's my question for the moment. Apparently no. There are a bunch of them right here.
Good. I was becoming restless.
Really? You say, and why is my gun not
You
working?
thought to stop me? I will sit upon a throne of your making! Goblet of Tamarash, once consumed, now spent.
Come on.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Chaff. Nothing more.
Okay.
Another job well executed.
And wait, at the rank, which means I get more credit. Which I have to spend by the 12th, so that way anything I'm needing or materials or whatever, I can have it. That way I don't have to wait a week or so after Amir takes over for however long he's taking over. It's usually 6 weeks. It's 6 weeks, maybe it's more than that.
Nora sleeps better knowing her dreamers are out there, working to lift us up.
Yeah, I never did the glass maker that I can recall, so I have no way to actually do that. I have 375 credits. Should buy some of these because I don't have. I've never fought the wolves. A Saturn 6, so. I think these are, yeah, just skins. I don't see anything in here. No. Even for the moments, I don't think she has anything I really want or need. I already have that one. As well as this. Apparently, I don't. Yeah. I can have a this thing. Alright. And now we are on to the last mission, which thankfully is a capture mission. Which just leaves me in a situation where after this, coffee, just stick around with it.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
You would come to wish you had
An interesting place. I appreciate you doing this task for me.
I caught you.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
You thought to stop me?
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I have no weapon idea. Arcane Mar. 40% chance of getting a Archon shard, and there are no spy missions. So I don't have to worry about changing to Ibarra for her stealth skill. So yeah. Alright, I am going to be back in a minute or two. I actually have a bottle of Zero in the fridge. I can see if it's cold yet. I'm gonna go check my mail real quick to see if paperwork I'm waiting for has come in today. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, nope. Nope, nothing. Not lucky enough for the 5 to 10 business days to already be at the 5. I think that would be potentially tomorrow. It would be tomorrow or Wednesday would be my first business week. I've had to wait for some papers. I need to do stuff with the Canadian government. So. Oof. And before I forget, my bottle of Coke Zero was not cold. It was getting there, but I put it in the freezer. So at the rate this is going, probably by the time I'm done with the Archon Hunt, should be
Azul's faithful believe they can secure a place in Sacred Tau if they massacre the unbelievers. We have no choice but to break them with force.
Blood and glory we ascend. In ecstasy we die. Can you say the same?
But anyway, after I'm done with the Archon Hunt, it should be cold enough that it might be slightly frozen or whatever. I just know I can't leave in there too terribly long. Up there, so I have a mess of things. I should really look more into what is supposedly actually going to be going on with Tau, because it'd be nice if we could actually hunt down Azul. That's what it's called. I have a real great friend here, and, slaughter him a couple times over, just for shits and giggles, since he is a bad guy.
To be done. Azul's illusion must end.
Very well. Silence and stillness.
Something's going on. The cops are busy.
Sit upon a throne of your making.
This Omen person is going to make everything drag out, honestly.
Now you serve a purpose. Meet.
Feel bad for the guy if he's legitimately having issues with his connection. It's not something he can fix himself, because some of us, because I've got this issue more than once before, but I'm very, you know,
Keep the
different
specialist
reason.
alive. Their wideband scans should reveal Narmer's purpose in this sector.
And what of your purpose, Natar? Were you sign only to be wet nurse to these putrid apes? Which of us truly needs to save the other?
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Equipment is the easier thing to defend because it stays in one spot.
Job done right. Kneecap every mucker between you and whatever right is.
Behold, your ruin.
I think they're gonna make a day of this.
You think?
Come and have a go, you mucking imbecile.
Come on, die. Yeah.
You're not
Someone
likely to get mercy from someone who's never been shown it. Now are you?
Would have retreated.
Alright. Okay. 3 waves are down, 3 to go.
Yeah. Scan's about half done, I reckon. You can try it, sunshine. But you will not like it.
Chaff. Nothing more.
Okay. Well, that was unfortunate.
Stop sweating, Margaret. Scan's doing fine. Old enough and ugly enough to do two mucking things at once.
The feast of flesh would golf good. Farewell, I suppose.
So no idea what that was about. I couldn't attack for anything. That's usually only a, I guess, known issue when you die and run. So doesn't need to die again. And then all of a sudden, voila, you've got all your frickin' whatever back.
You shall all become dust and ash.
I think she's just about good, matey. Scan's coming along nicely. Just give it another minute, I reckon.
I don't even know what it makes. Makes him think he has 30 seconds. I have no idea what is hitting me, but I am not impressed.
You have failed your betters.
There you go. One Archon, coordinates and all. Pretty as a mucking dinner.
The scans are complete, Tenno. Prepare for an assault on the Archon.
Cruel sister! Harpy! Gordon! Why do you persecute me?
Yes. I mean, the Gaia Prime is obviously carrying us. I'm not doing too terrible, but I obviously could do a lot better. I think I can swap to my Meyer. Might give me a bit of a better damage per second. Maybe. As far as this Trumna Prime, I'm not sure. And I don't know what this other guy's doing, but we're dragging him along, so.
Tennocon Amar yearns for the new creation that Pazul has promised him. He imagines he will be a lord of the wilderness, instead of what he is now. The price of that vision is measured in innocent lives. Stop him.
Well, at least this other person joined us without it being too far or too late or whatever into the things. Bonus, I guess.
You shall all become dust and ash.
When he creates duplicates, look for the one that is armed.
Which is a bit difficult considering that he is a melee user.
Pazul has barred the way to us heathens, but stolen deacon veils should allow you to deceive the barrier.
Oh, the other guy was already on it. So I am unnecessary.
Did you not have the sense to flee? He allowed himself to be used, first by our father, then by Ballas. And now what is left
And of course, I have a text message from my husband asking about his meds. It should be full though. Don't know if he'll get me long enough to actually answer him back. Read the message again as soon as I get to where I need to be. I hate these ones that are frickin' windy roads.
And you thought to stop me?
Basically asking me whether he should be taking Motrin or Tylenol or ibuprofen for his legs.
Amar thought himself a hunter. Now, he is a mere trophy. Good job.
Yeah. Just a regular Archon shard. Yes. Okay. I don't think it's been quite half an hour, 20 minutes, or whatever yet, but I'm gonna go check that bowl of soda because, again, I don't need it to explode because, you know, shouldn't freeze carbonated water or anything like that. It's cold enough. Soul? Oh, I'll be damned. Yeah, there is what it says. Soul from South Korea? I think it is. Let's check that summer sale while I am trying to. Okay, there's. I guess Stenax is the newest. Whatever. Prime. Which means I wonder if he's dropped just yet. Anyway, sale. Let's see here what we got. This is it. Just PS5. Well, that's a little underwhelming as far as I'm concerned.
Let's talk about the good stuff, for all time's sake.
Oh no, but it looks like it is still Gara and. Well, what am I thinking? It wouldn't be here. But it's still Gara Prime and Titania Prime are the two primes available for sale along with their relics. Unfortunately, I don't think Aya,
Circling hawk
Aya
may
can be.
choose its prey at leisure.
I don't think Aya can be traded because if it was, I wouldn't mind trading. Yeah, cannot sell or even trade. So, I was gonna say I wouldn't mind trading some prime frames for Aya, but can't trade them for Royal Aya either. You can only trade them for platinum or credits. Alright, so that's that. What is in this alert? Oh, I don't know why I'm looking. I already know what's in the alert. Defection. Ugh, I ain't doing that. Pain in the ass. Alright, so if I want something to do, I suppose I could get here to Pontus Tower and see what I have for whatever they're called. Excuse me. For Sirius and Orion.
Hello, little maker. My collection.
Okay, so I do have all this stuff, so I don't need any of that. But I had one of these. Oh, I have the blueprint for the...
I have no daughter.
And this blueprint. But... Oh, I need... Let's see. I need 2 of each blade, it looks like.
Era. Why?
How does he remember Era, but not... No point master. So yeah, I need 1 of each handle and 2 of each blade.
They are coming, Nata. Coming to kill me. Just as we planned. Why do you not answer?
That's just a bit disturbing.
My own hive, my own bone and blood scoured from me.
I'm not supposed to have that memory anymore, so how?
My daughter. She has changed herself so much. I barely know her now.
Yes, I was going to say, I know I'm probably taking too much time on this, but it's just a second of... It's just a situation of how? Like, how the frick does he know so much, or remember so much about this stuff? Because he doesn't remember the Tenno who helped him all these times. So...
If you side with justice over chaos, there is a place for you aboard Santo.
I think that's the one I need to use to do this. Let's just leave. And go to railjack missions and get into this that way. Leave a witch. Center of Long Forgotten. That's an interesting honor. Alright. So I feel like I should ask who's driving this stupid thing, because I usually want to take command of it. Once we actually get out of Oh, I think we're waiting for someone to load in still. That's why we haven't stopped. Is this gonna load or not? It's the only thing I'm wondering right there. It looks like you know who's taking control of it, which is good. I will jump on one of the weapons. Probably ventures to the right. Oops. Oh, spoke to Thun.
I have challenged the butcher Vina to an assassin's duel. Take her to the brink of oblivion. She must know I am her better. This asteroid field is the beating heart of Vina's operation. Now, it's Vina's turn to bleed. Smash the biggest asteroid and take its ore for our ship.
You shall all become dust.
Move into position. Collect the asteroid spoils.
Really?
Falter not. Now is the time to strike. Gunners! Neutralize the stragglers!
Okay, set up. Eliminate a cruise ship. A cruise ship. Where is there a freaking...
Location marked. Move out. Turrets ahead. We must hit them first.
Got that one. That one. Yeah. Just let me go. And now we're on to the last.
Forward artillery! Target the walls! This siege will not last long.
Okay.
We're in. Spies tell me that Vina has been toying with a very dangerous weapon. Breach that door!
I think they're scared. Comrades, are they scared? I think they're scared.
You will come to wish you had not done that.
Bringing up Prime is back up to rank 3rd.
You've failed your betters.
Every time a game slows like this does, I worry it's going to crash, but I've had that happen with Final Fantasy 10-2 so flippin' much. Funnily enough, though, the game never crashes no matter how much I, whoa. Alright.
Yes. Now release that door.
I know they're working. And I lost my entire
challenge for my conscripts.
I must either be lagging compared to some of these others or something, because something ain't quite right. Something just ain't quite right here when it's all said and done about this stuff. Decide if I should be concerned or not about the fact that the oral arms have been brought directly in through the origin system, though. Not much can be done.
Come in. I was expecting you.
You shall all become dust.
I have awaited this.
You have only succeeded in annoying me.
Here to play hide and seek, young loser. Besides, I can smell.
It was a trap! Do not worry about me! Get in here and kill Vina!
Here I am. Come get me.
Got one line.
Until we meet again.
Prime blade blueprint, which is good because I did get 2 of those anyway. Should have 2 of those. I should have pretty much nothing else I need towards getting this done in a reasonable amount of time. I do hope I have this set up, but what? Let me double check I do. As well, it wouldn't be difficult for me to do it on my own. It would be time consuming and rather miserable to do. But we'll see what's what.
This wretched piece. My blade dulls while Vina's ego swells. No more. We will hone our daggers upon her throat. She must be humbled to preserve the peace. This asteroid field is the beating heart of Vina's operation. Now, it's Vina's turn to bleed. Smash the biggest asteroid and take its ore for our ship. Move into position. Collect the asteroid spoils.
More of a challenge.
Battle has come to join us.
Gunners! Neutralize the stragglers!
Okay. Oh no, I don't have to destroy any. Cruise ships this time. Oh, I do have 3 people. Okay. That's good, at least. Does the driver even know how to drive? That's my question.
Turrets. Is this your idea of a trap, Vina? Take them out!
people exist.
Ready, forward artillery! Chip that ice away! A weapon of rare power is hidden within the ice here. It will be ours. Open those doors!
And you thought to stop me?
Duty calls on us to eliminate all resistance!
Ah, you wish to meet my better self? So be it. Conscripts, to work!
Good. Now open the door.
Dispatch this roadblock!
That's strange, because that wasn't the weapon that we got to face or whatever the last time, because it was that imitation of Jade. I was just through here not even a couple minutes ago. Let's go.
Come in. I was expecting
Did you not have the sense to flee?
I have awaited this.
Don't you just smell sweet as pie?
not
a
creepy
symphony
at
to my
all.
ears.
She has me! Find a way in and take her out!
Here I am. Come get me.
You wish to die that badly. This thing with my mouse is getting aggravating.
Haven't been stabbed like that in a long time.
That was strange. No, it's of course now that I don't need them. Oh. How many stupid things do I have now? 31. I don't know if that includes these ones. Whoops. Well, of all the dumb shit I've done, I can safely say I don't think that's the worst of it. At all. Okay. Do this one again. Alright, I probably could or should do this on Steel Path, but I'd rather not. Just because I know I don't have gear for it. I mean, it's I technically do.
I have challenged the butcher Vina to an assassin's duel. Take her to the brink of oblivion. She must know I am her better. Butcher lurks in this field of stone and ice, from which her blood-frenzy corpus hews sustenance.
Where's my
Look
back
for the
scratcher?
biggest asteroid and crack it open. Move into position. Collect the asteroid spoils. Vina's infested filth has pierced our hull. Cleanse this vessel.
Why am I so itchy?
Destroy the remaining fighters! Gunners! Neutralize the stragglers! Gunners! Neutralize the stragglers! Location marked. Move out. Turrets. Is this your idea of a trap, Vina? Take them out.
Now you serve a purpose.
Fine.
Ready, forward artillery! Chip that ice away!
Oh. Hey. Sorry, Elisa. No, I was not. How in the blazes did I die?
Within the ice here. It will be ours. Open those doors.
I've been streaming long enough this session that I have stopped paying attention to my chats, so I apologize for that.
Escape my wrath. Behold, your room.
Duty calls on us to eliminate all resistance. Now release that door. Dispatch this roadblock.
We have some work to do on fixing up some of this, whatever you want to call it here. I think we need to keep mob backside.
Was to run.
She has me. Find a way in and take her out.
Here I am. Come get me.
Slaughter at will. Sounds should
Lick my blade clean.
And she got her ass whooped.
Haven't been stabbed like that in a long time.
I wasn't even paying attention to what I got. But it looked like it was a chassis piece. So nothing I really, again, systems piece, I was wrong. Kubowitch. At least I have two of the pride blades that I need. We just need to get enough for the bowl or whatever you call it. And I can switch to beating up Brian.
This asteroid field is the beating heart of Vena's operation. Now, it's Vena's turn to bleed. Smash the biggest asteroid and take its ore for our ship. Move into position. Collect the asteroid spoils.
Not even a
Intrusion! Eradicate this infestation! Gunners! Neutralize the stragglers!
That was actually fast, surprisingly.
Turrets ahead! We must hit them first!
nothing more.
That's what happened last run where I ran into everything. I'm not going to complain about anybody else's driving for a while. Wow. Stupid thing has a dreadful lot of
Forward artillery! Target the walls! This siege will not last long. A weapon of rare power is hidden within the ice here. It will be ours. Open those doors.
I will pick my teeth with your bones. My wrath.
Duty calls on us to eliminate all resistance.
Mm-hmm. So it do.
Open the door. This one wishes to test themselves against you. Let them try.
I'm quite happy with, like I said, the new content and stuff. They really need to keep working on the scene. Because, like, the fact that others can get into that room, I can't, we're all clearing it at the same time and whatever. Just, something about it seems weird. That's
Come in. I was expecting you.
I have awaited this.
And you thought to stop me?
Combat mode. Thinking, power and thoughts. Power flows through me.
Come on.
Run while you still have your lives. Now you serve a purpose.
It was a trap! Do not worry about me! Get in here and kill Vina!
Here I am. Come get me.
But she never asked.
You want something?
Good. I was becoming restless.
Stop wasting my until we meet
That
again.
was weird. Trying to figure out why my screen kept doing that when it's fighting. House. What was I thinking? I also need the. I don't just need the thing. I also need the blueprint for the weapon. Now I have 90 of them. I don't know if that's enough to get me either one of the two blueprints I need. I have to go find out, I guess.
I am home now. My legacy of dust.
Yeah, this. So I just need 45 more. And I can get this one that I need. The problem is going to be getting all of the Star, Crimson, and Marquee Fest that I need. Don't know where those are yet. Yeah.
Very good. So, you two abandoned me.
What a drama queen. I will say this much, if like the piece that I just bought, if that happens to drop while I am doing this, I will not be happy. I was hoping I get as much luck as I did those 2 Pride Blades as I get the 2 Wrath Blades.
The butcher lurks in this field of stone and ice, from which our blood-frenzied corpus hews sustenance. Look for the biggest asteroid and crack it open. Move into position. Collect the asteroid's spoils.
Falter not! Now is the time to strike.
Chaff. Nothing more. Farewell, I suppose.
Neutralize the stragglers!
This is just... I don't know if it's just the ship is crap or what the situation is, but this could be going a lot smoother or quicker or something.
Destroy the remaining fighters!
Your ship sucks, dude. Like, you need to really work with the weapons or something. What in the people doing? And how did this person die?
The more things change, the harder we lean.
Turrets. Is this your idea of a trap, Vina? Take them out!
Come on.
Fortress of ice! Forward artillery! Target the walls! This siege will not last long! A weapon of rare power is hidden within the ice here. It will be ours. Open those doors!
Idiot! Did you not have the sense to flee? Not even a challenge for my conscripts.
Duty calls on us to eliminate all resistance!
You fools!
Yes. Now release that door. This one wishes to test themselves against you. Let them try. Run.
Ryoku, you are so predictable.
Yeah, that's not what she actually said.
You shall all become dust and
I have awaited this.
Well, we are at 2.5 hours, so I think this will be the last one of this I do live on stream, and I'll just play this a little bit more off stream, but we'll raid out to one of my friends who should be online.
It was a trap! Do not worry about me! Get in here and kill Vina!
Here I am. Come get me.
I have marked your map.
Stop wasting my time.
Fascinating, if unsettling. Dance with the devil of Tao.
You!
Fool. I am eternal.
Your mother. And there's my 15 missions. So that's Emerald Town. Wow, really? Well, I think we sell the other one back for, you know, those talents or whatever they are again. Wow. Anyway, that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself, had a good day. Anybody who was watching that I did not catch your messages, I apologize for that. Especially when I am already in a mission and being shot at, I don't pay attention to my chat. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day. Take care out there, and in the meantime, let's see who we're gonna go bother. Let's go ahead and go visit Obsidian today. They are playing 7 Days to Die, and I've watched them play this before. It's not too bad. I find it entertaining as well. So, that all being said, see you guys later.
I've got a feeling this area might have mines in it, so just be careful.
They've all gone wolfy time.
Because there's a military base there, so it's probably going to be mine.
Oh, what was that?
Buckets, man.
Yeah, Wolfie.
Hey, Wolfie. How you doing, dude? Looking a bit.
This Wolfie hasn't got any legs.
Looking a bit worse for wear, if you don't mind me saying.
There's some bones there for you, though.
I don't know. I'll take the eggs from this nest.
I've gone green.